You may have heard a few times that increasing your frequency is fundamental to living the life you really want to live. So pay close attention because from now on, you will know exactly how to do this. Your emotions are a biochemical feedback system. Moreover, they are designed to show you what your vibration is at any moment of the day. When you are in a low frequency, it means you are in a reduced state of consciousness and with limited perception. On the other hand, when you are in a high frequency, it means you are in an elevated state of consciousness and with an expanded perception. The lower your vibrational frequency, the less your ability to understand, because your ego restricts the flow of vital force that comes from your energy source. Think of vibration in terms of positive and negative. Within this spectrum, there can be more than 1 billion different frequencies. The most important thing when it comes to raising your vibration is to distinguish between what is a negative vibration and what is a positive vibration. The way to do this is by paying attention to how you are feeling. If you feel an emotion that doesn't make you feel good, it means you are in a low vibration. On the other hand, if you feel an emotion that makes you feel good, this is a biochemical indication that you are in a high vibration. Therefore, raising your vibration is about doing things that make you feel positive emotions. These emotions reflect your thoughts, and your thoughts are nothing more than vibrations. Every day, each of us has high or low frequency thoughts, frequencies that are represented by good or bad feelings. So, if you want to raise your vibration, the main thing you need to do is choose thoughts that bring you a pleasant emotional experience. But if you find yourself stuck in negative thoughts and can't think of anything else, one of the best practices you can do is meditate. When we are meditating, our thinking is paused, and at the moment we stop this negative thinking, it becomes much easier to direct our minds to a positive thought. Additionally, another very effective practice is to enter what is called a state of non-judgmental observation, where all you have to do is observe the thoughts passing through your mind without forming any opinion about them. That is, without praising or criticizing, and without accepting or denying. It is literally a neutral state of observation without judgment. When you observe a certain thought without judgment, it simply does not gain strength. On the other hand, when you invest energy in a thought, trying to convince yourself that it is true or false, it gains much more strength than it should. But when thoughts are treated with indifference, they come and go effortlessly, and like the water in a lake, they tend to calm down when we leave them alone. Another thing that can be very helpful is writing your feelings down on paper. So I recommend that you do this too. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to scream, scream. Do whatever you feel needs to be done to get rid of these feelings. This way, you will be discharging all the negative energy that was trapped inside you. Therefore, don't stop expressing your feelings just because it doesn't seem nice. The things we can do to raise our vibration are literally endless. But even so, I will give you some simple suggestions on how you can do this. 1. Listen to music. Music is one of the most incredible vibrational tools we have access to because it transcends all boundaries, including the ego's. The ego does not resist the high frequency of music. When you listen to music, your vibration tends to match the same frequency as the music. Therefore, be careful with music that causes you bad feelings. 2. Spend some time near people, places, and things that carry a high frequency. This high frequency can come from relatives, friends, animals, crystals, and so on. Nature itself is a good example of something that has a high frequency. That's why walking in the midst of vegetation gives you the feeling of having your batteries recharged, because nature's high frequency is inevitably transmitted to you the moment you come into contact with it. 3. Do things that inspire you. Anything that inspires you raises your frequency. Therefore, read books that give you a good perspective on life. Watch movies with inspiring stories, and listen to people who help you feel better about yourself. 4. Exercise. Physical exercise not only moves your energy and oxygenates your brain, but also stimulates the release of endorphins, which are chemicals that raise your frequency. The most important thing is to choose an exercise you enjoy doing. Otherwise, this frequency increase may not happen. 5. Use aromatherapy or chromotherapy. Just like music makes you enter the same frequency as it, aromatherapy, as well as chromotherapy, makes you enter the same frequency as the ingredients that have been put into the aroma you are smelling or the color you are looking at. 6. Write in a gratitude journal. This doesn't necessarily have to be a journal if you find it difficult to write. I just think the writing process is very good for helping you keep your frequency high, because the entire physical and mental process involved in writing strengthens the vibration of everything you are focusing on while writing. Moreover, if you want to train yourself to pay attention to positive things and increase your vibration, there are some strategies you can use. For example, when driving or walking around, you can simply visually search for something positive that brings you good feelings. One way to train yourself to do this is by repeating to yourself that your main intention while walking around is to pay attention to things that bring you these feelings. This way you may find yourself in a busy place and catch yourself paying attention to how the color of something is pleasant, or how it is beautiful to see a mother hugging her child. Whatever you see that brings you a good feeling will make your vibration increase. 7. Spend some time in contact with water. Spend some time in contact. Light and water are the main things that vibrate at a frequency similar to the source of energy. And when you come into contact with them, it means that you also start to vibrate at a frequency very close to the source itself. That's why it feels so good to take a bath or be submerged in water. And it's also why we feel that water cleanses us, because besides doing this physically, it also does it vibrationally. 8. Practice random acts of kindness. Whenever you express love, empathy, and solidarity, you enter a high vibration. This is one of the best things you can do to raise your vibration whenever you want, because not only will you be positively affected, but so will everyone you come into contact with. 9. Smile. Everything you say, think, or hear that makes you want to laugh will automatically increase your vibration. Laughter is the result of an increased vibration, and it is one of the ways the body uses to release this positive energy. Therefore, invest time in exposing yourself to things and people that make you laugh or smile frequently. If you really want to stay in high frequency most of the time, you will have to prioritize your happiness above all else. One very important point to remember is that the things you come into contact with, such as an aroma, a person, or music, do not raise your frequency on their own. What they do is offer their vibration so that you can also have access to it. Therefore, it is now in your hands to choose to take advantage of this high vibration, because it may not seem like it, but deep down, it is always a choice. In conclusion, living a life of high vibration requires conscious effort and mindful choices. By integrating practices such as meditation, gratitude, journaling, connecting with nature, and engaging in activities that inspire and uplift you, you can maintain and elevate your vibrational frequency. Remember, the journey to a higher vibration is personal and ongoing. Embrace it with patience, kindness, and self-love, and you will find yourself living a more fulfilled and joyous life.